¡Oh, usted, el grupo!
El equipo.
¡Hey!
El equipo.
All right, Freddie, thank you very much for joining us. Questions for Freddie? Laura, on the right.
Hey, Freddie, just what's your level of excitement starting tomorrow, and what do you think the atmosphere is going to be like?
It's very exciting. Grateful about the opportunity, and I know it's gonna be great, and hopefully to have a lot of fans supporting us tomorrow.
Mark?
Hey, Freddie. Earlier today, I asked Carlos, of all the players that are new here, what surprised him the most seeing players on a day-to-day basis? He singled you out and said he heard so many great things about you, but he said he couldn't believe how positive and how much energy you bring. Where does that come from you? Who was your mentor for that?
I think the best answer that I can give you about that is that I grew up like that, and I was taught by my parents and family. That's the best way to be as a person, and now that's in me. It's natural for me. I don't try to do it. It's just normal. It came out like that, and I realized through the years that it's nice when people see you that way, when you really are like that kind of person, and a positive person that help everyone in the clubhouse and around the league. Even players that I play against, when we play against the other team, it's nice when they come to you and they say hi to you and they give you a hug and all that. It's something that is gonna stay forever because you don't play baseball forever. So it's nice.
Dave, on the left.
Freddie, you're one of a number of new players on the team this year. Were you guys able to establish some sort of identity, or what's the identity, do you think, of this team coming into the season? Is there any way you can describe kind of the new group?
I think I don't know about the past, about years before, but what I can see and what I can tell since day one is that we are all on the same page here. We are connected since. When I said that, I'm talking about people from the weight room, training room staff. They care about you. I think that we care about each other, and that's probably is a real important thing for us, because if we stay like that, and that's the goal for me personally, to help others to stay like that, tied together since the day one to the last day of the season. I think we're going to be in a very good spot at the end.
And just because there are so many new players, does it feel like this is kind of a newer start than usual for opening day? Just because everybody's kind of new starting here?
I don't know. I don't think because I've been the last 2 years. I've been my opening day last year was here against the Yankees, and the year before it was against the Mets. So it's kind of like it feels like familiar, but at the end of the day, yeah, like I am around a lot of new players, so it feels a little different, but at the same time, it's very familiar, kind of the same.
All right.
Freddie, I know it's been known for a little while now, but when you got the information that you were going to, get the start on opening day, did you, coming back to when you first got to New York, did you have the expectation or even thought that this would be coming to fruition the way that it is? And then what was that moment like for you, just playing that back?
Yeah, I had no idea about what I was like going to face here, but I told myself that I was going to do my best, even if I was going to be the opening day or maybe the third or fifth starter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, just do my thing whenever the opportunity comes. And the other question, something else that you said. It's always been a good expectation when I come to New York. There's a lot of family around, a lot of people that I know, a lot of Latin. The Latin community is huge, and I think that everything's been on the way that I want it to be, and in the very positive way.
Lloyd on the left.
Hi, Freddie. Bienvenido al Queens, al Condado Mundial. I'm just curious, do you have family, relatives in Queens itself?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You know, which neighborhoods, or I'm just curious?
Neighborhoods, I know here Flushing, Corona too, and I don't know somewhere else. But yeah, a lot of family around here. Yeah.
In the back.
Freddie, what is it, now that you've started a few times on opening day, just what does it mean to you to get the ball on opening day? Is it extra compared to a normal start for you?
Bigger responsibility and commitment. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Taylor right and left.
Freddy, el darte la bola en un día especial como el de mañana, sabemos que lo hiciste con Milwaukee en un par de ocasiones, Opening Day, pero hacerlo en la ciudad de Nueva York con los Mets, donde tú cuando pequeño viniste a jugar, ¿qué tan especial para ti es?
Muy especial, en realidad algo que siempre soñé y jugar aquí para esta ciudad en algún momento y ¿entiendes? Ha sido muy emocionante desde el día 1 que me dieron la noticia que venía aquí y después entonces también ser nombrado el Opening Day Starter es algo muy especial para mí y para mi familia también.
Mike.
Freddie, so obviously you're facing Paul Skenes tomorrow, you know, last year's NL Cy Young Award winner. Some pitchers, when they're facing, you know, a top ace on the other team, say that I don't really think about that. I'm not facing him. I'm facing their hitters, their lineup. Other pitchers say, well, you know, I know who's on the mound for the other team. I know it's going to be tough for my offense. I watch that guy, you know, in his innings, and I, you know, I take pride in, you know, shutting down, matching, you know, zeros, that kind of thing. Where do you fall in that? Do you
I think the best way that I see that is I admit and I know that he's great and there's a lot of more great pitchers around the league too. But I see it that we're facing each other, and I know that he's giving the best for him and his team, and I just see it the same way that I give my best for me and my team, and I just see it the way that I'm competing against him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna be a probably tough day for the offense, and it makes me better when I know that I have that kind of pitcher on the mound.
Joe on the left.
Freddie over here. At this point, is your expectation that there won't be an extension and you'll be a free agent at the end of the year?
No comments about that, sorry.
In the front.
Freddy, ¿qué tipo de liderazgo piensa aportar al club de los Mets, especialmente donde hay lanzadores jóvenes y otros veteranos?
Yo creo que ser yo mismo es lo único que te puedo decir. No tratar de ser otra persona, simplemente yo. Es como todo me funciona y realmente no trata de ser otra persona, o entiende. A mí me encanta estar alrededor de personas positivas que ven las cosas como yo, y a lo mejor si hay que ayudar a alguien, ayudarlo, especialmente a los jóvenes, porque de esa manera aporto también de que cuando yo esté haciendo algo malo o esté en un mal momento, entiende, ellos puedan sentirse confiados de venir donde mí también y ayudarme a mí.
All right.
Hey, Freddie, I want to go back to the group of new players. How much responsibility do you think you all feel to deliver? Because that's what you were all here to get this team to that next level.
I feel that I have a lot of responsibility on that. You know, like I said before, and I just told him in Spanish that the best way to do that for me and easiest way is just try to be myself every day. Results don't matter for me, like talking about personal results, either if I have a good or bad game, it don't matter, I have to be the same guy next day. Give them the confidence to be able to come to me, either if it's for us a question for them, or maybe if I need some help in any time, because during the season sometimes you need somebody to help you to go through something, because we are not perfect, and that's why we're here together as a family, and that's the best way that I see it. Just try to be myself every day, give them the best of myself, and support them inside and outside of the field.
Couple more. One on the left right there.
Freddy, como bien preguntaban, ¿qué tú podrías traer a esos muchachos jóvenes? Pero en estos primeros días, ¿qué ha aprendido de la organización?
Lo respondí temprano eso y es bueno porque te lo puedo decir en español que creo que nosotros pusimos mucho énfasis al principio de la temporada, cuando llegué aquí también, en demostrar que tú estás interesado en ayudarse uno con el otro, mantenernos juntos todos, los jóvenes con los viejos, con los más viejos, lo de las personas que trabajan en el gimnasio, en el training room, lo de los videos, todo, mantenernos siempre unidos. De esa manera siempre la comunicación va a ser fluida y en este juego cuando hablamos de comunicación es una de las cosas más importantes y mantener todo entre nosotros, ayudarnos en las buenas y en las malas.
And one in the middle.
Freddy, hablando de comunicación, ¿cómo fue esa comunicación cuando el manager te dijo, tú eres el hombre para el día inaugural? Y aparte de eso, ¿qué has visto hasta ahora de los New York Mets? Aunque en inglés lo ha estado diciendo, pero queremos escucharlo en español.
Sí.
Lo que tú has visto hasta el momento.
Ok. Ese día estábamos en el entrenamiento, obviamente me llamaron a la oficina, no estaba esperando la noticia todavía porque era un poco temprano, pero sí me dio la noticia, se sintió muy bien porque obviamente para mí y yo sé que para cada abridor es un privilegio abrir el primer día y no tanto eso, sino especialmente, ¿entiendes? Llegando a un equipo nuevo y que te den la oportunidad y crean en ti es muy importante y deja mucho que decir. Y como te dije anteriormente, mantenernos unidos siempre desde el día uno es lo que yo he aprendido a través de los años y es lo que voy a traer aquí, mantenernos unidos, disfrutar sin importar el resultado del día anterior.
¿Te imaginaste que podrías ser tú el hombre?
Sí, claro, siempre, pero tú sabes, viniendo a un equipo nuevo y sabiendo el talento que hay alrededor de aquí, podía ser cualquiera en realidad. Pero tú sabes, mis expectativas, obviamente, tú sabes, tengo que mantenerla alta y pensaba a lo mejor que era yo, pero sabía también que podía ser alguien más.
And last one from Abby.
What do you hope Mets fans take away tomorrow? What do you want to show Mets fans and hope that they come away from your start knowing about you?
For me, I think I'm not that kind of pitcher that gets like really angry on the mound. You know, I learned through the years that you're probably gonna be. I'm not gonna be smiling, but I'm gonna be, you know, nice and relaxed and always expecting to give my best. You can expect that I'm gonna give my best every day, every games that I be outside. And my goal all the time is get to 6 innings and get the win for the team. And after that, you know, I let